From the moment Lewis Hamilton strode through the gates at Ferrari's historic Maranello campus outside Modena, Italy, he became the star of his own Italian opera. The hero, the greatest driver Formula One has ever known, was living out his childhood dream, having joined Ferrari, and things could not be going better. He posed in front of the house where Enzo Ferrari, the team's founder, had lived. He pulled on the famous red overalls, and he even chuckled through a few words of Italian. The Formula One world could not help but applaud. Then Lewis Hamilton actually squeezed into his race car, and a harsher reality began to set in. After winning 6 of his record 7 world championships, a record that he holds in conjunction with Michael Schumacher, a true legend of the Ferrari world, adapting to a new team with new terminology, new colleagues, and a new teammate in Charles Leclerc was always going to be a challenge. But how quickly Lewis Hamilton could make it work instantly became the headline story of the 2025 Formula One season. So far, it's been rockier than anyone apart from yours truly expected. The 40-year-old Hamilton crashed one car during testing in Italy, scraped into 10th place at the first Grand Prix of the season in Australia, and found himself stripped of a result in the second race in China when both Ferraris in the race were disqualified for technical violations. Through 5 races, he has only cracked the top 6 once and has yet to reach the podium. What makes every episode of this saga so compelling is that Lewis Hamilton signing for Ferrari was a surefire success off the track and a very risky bet on it. In addition to holding nearly every major record in Formula One and sharing the most important with Michael Schumacher, and being the sport's first and only black driver, Lewis Hamilton is also a style icon and globe-trotting A-lister. His personal brand merging with the heritage, glamour and sex appeal of Ferrari was always going to be a winner. When it came to the business of actually winning races, things weren't so clear-cut. In Formula One, the 10 teams spend a 24-race season competing on 2 fronts at once. The drivers, 2 per team, rack up points for their teams in the Constructors' Championship and for themselves as individuals in the drivers' standings. Ferrari hasn't claimed either title since 2008. Not only that, but Ferrari has spent the past 6 years invested in turning Charles Leclerc, a talented 27-year-old driver from Monaco, into a world champion. He is the one the Italian media dubbed Il Predestinato, the chosen one. Only now the team has dropped the F1 GOAT, greatest of all time, squarely into the Ferrari garage he once ruled, and Leclerc has to play it cool. Ferrari insists that there is no hierarchy between its drivers. Its army of scarlet-clad engineers and mechanics will do everything to help both men win. But in this odd dynamic, Leclerc and Hamilton are both teammates and rivals, driving nearly identical machines with finely honed instincts to elbow each other for every millisecond on the road. It is up to Ferrari team principal Frédéric Vasseur to referee the fight and remind Hamilton and Leclerc that they aren't just competing for themselves, they are racing for the prancing horse painted on their cars. The Scuderia, as it is also known, is the only team to compete in every single season since the Formula One series began in 1950. As the sport's former boss Bernie Ecclestone used to put it, Ferrari is Formula One and Formula One is Ferrari. Still, should Vasseur fail to win a Constructors' Championship, Ferrari's dry spell would reach 17 years, the longest since Enzo Ferrari first entered one of his cars in a Grand Prix. Standing in his way is an ascendant McLaren team that narrowly beat Ferrari for the 2024 title, a quickly improving Mercedes team, and as always Red Bull, whose lead driver Max Verstappen has won the past 4 Drivers' Championships, and with its calamitous start to the season, the Scuderia has spotted all of them a head start. 5 races in, and going into Miami in the United States of America, Ferrari sits in 4th place. Lewis Hamilton is confident that a turnaround is coming soon. After all, the season lasts until December, and this is only April. In the longer term, he is betting that Ferrari will be back among the leaders when wholesale regulation changes come into effect next year, radically altering the technical specifications of the sport of Formula One. Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton will continue to draw the spotlight for the late career move that rocked Formula One, whether he starts winning or not. And if there is one driver who has proven he can cope with the burning levels of attention that come with being a 7-time world champion racing for the sport's most storied, most neurotic team, it is Lewis Hamilton.